Hello and welcome to our final day. This is our final day of the Boss Social Selling System training. We're going to talk about executing the system, but before we do that, let's just hold on for a second. You're here, you made it. There are very few that make it this far. A lot of times when we take a training, we just get busy and we never finish it. But the fact that you're here right now and you're watching this, you have really set yourself apart from everyone else. So it's okay to be a little bit proud, to pat yourself on the back and think, you know what, I'm doing it. And I think you're going to really enjoy the benefits of taking it to this level. And the other thing is, often when we're doing things, we go to a workshop or we take a training, we might get a couple nuggets out of it. My hope has been that there's so much good stuff here that you have all kinds of things to implement. And if anything, you're just like, I don't know how I'm going to do it all. Because that's what today's lesson is about. It's my job, I think, to make it as easy as possible for you to integrate these things into your sales process. And so that's what this lesson is about. I've created the Boss Social Weekly Planner, this guy right here, that is just a two-part thing. It's got both a calendar at the top of the week and then some items that you can put in there. And we've got some preset items in here and you can just put them in here. So you got A1, you might put Monday, I'm gonna do A1. On Tuesday, I'm gonna do B3 and C4. And we just complete this and fill it out. And that helps us see exactly what to do when the time comes. The way it works on the top is you've got the days of the week and I've given you room to put in how much time you wanna spend on that. And then you just fill this stuff out. At the bottom with all these items that we have, it's going to list the main things that you should do or that you can do, and you can map that out however you want. And then I've also got some extra lines here because of course there's other things that you might want to do that are in the realm of social media marketing or social selling or even just the day-to-day activities. So this becomes a nice weekly planner. The thing is each of these steps, I wanted to make it really, really clear on what you would do if you're going to do those things. So if you're going to find leads or you're going to keep your profile optimized, what does that really mean? So what I've done in addition to the planner is I've created this key. And so the key outlines the specific activities or bullets, the items that you can do for each of these specific topics. And so it's 2 pages. You got marketing activities, leads generation activities, and then we've got facilitating the ZMOTs or the nurturing of your prospects. And then we've got the direct sales engagement. So there's all these different activities you can do. What we need to do now is we need to start filling this out. So let me just walk through a couple examples. Optimizing your presence. That's kind of the focus of this one. Let's make sure that your presence, that you really have done everything we wanted to do in week 1. And so what we're going to focus on here is managing your social profiles. And again, we would look at this document right here that has all the instructions for what to do. So with managing your social profile, there's 4 bulleted items and you would look at all those items and say, okay, I can do those things. And then we've got making connections. So then you're going to go over to B4 and you say, oh, okay, there's another list of 4 bulleted items. And then I'm going to do that on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we're going to audit some social profiles. And 3, we're going to keep your profile optimized. One thing I would mention about that one too is the first thing that it says is pick an unfinished training lesson and complete it. So you're going to find that you didn't get all the training done the last 3 weeks. It may be for the first couple of weeks. This might be the one you're doing all the time, which is I'm just going to pick the lessons that I haven't done, get them done. But eventually you'll get the majority of that done and you can really focus on your strategic objectives. So this objective, of course, would be optimizing your presence. Let's look at another one here. In this one, we're talking about growing your network. And so what we're looking at here is managing your social profiles. I think that one's important. You just have to do that one every week. But then we've got some items for the leads generation, right? Finding leads, finding referrals, asking for referrals, making connections. And then also in this one, we're going to be creating content. So you're actually spending a little bit more time on Thursday to create some content. This is not prescriptive. I'm not saying this is how you do it. I just wanted to fill this out with a couple examples that could show you the way you could put in the items that would help you reach the objectives that you want. So I've got 2 more for you. The next one is becoming their biggest target. If you recall in yesterday's lesson, we really talked about there's 2 strategies. One of them is become the target, and then one of them is to focus and kind of be a sharpshooter and pick out the people that you want to nurture and create a relationship with. So if you want to become the biggest target, what do you need to do on a weekly basis? This one outlines it, right? So once again, we're always going to do this one. And then we've got a whole bunch of stuff to do in the facilitating ZMOTs, and we've got some specific things to do in the sales engagement. And it might be that this week's going to take a little bit longer. And it might be that you're going to pick certain weeks that you're going to say, you know what, most weeks I only spend 2 hours on social media, but every once in a while I'm going to spend 4 hours. Every third week or every other week, I'm going to spend a little bit more time. And you can do some of those things that take a little bit more work. For example, creating your own content and sharing your own content. Some of those things require more effort. So again, you just keep doing it and you fine tune it. And every week you think about what your needs are and what you want to focus on. Maybe for a few weeks, you're going to focus on getting a lot of people into your social network. And then you're going to focus on a couple of weeks of just really nurturing those. And then after that, you're going to kind of mix it and make a hybrid. You got all these different options. I think the last one I've got for you here is targeting your most important connections. So in this example, and of course, all these are in the workbook, you can look at them there. What we want to look at is really heavy on both ends, but you're probably going to spend a little more time on the sales engagement side. This tool is powerful, and it's powerful because it makes it very simple for you to make a plan, write it down, and then execute it. And that's it. That's all we've got. So here's the deal. The week is over. The training's over. It's all done. You're now a player. Okay? I can tell you congratulations. Good job. I can't believe you made it this far. You are one of the rare few. I cannot say that loud enough because the truth is so few people get to this point. So you really should congratulate yourself. You are done. And one of the things that I want to award you with is a certificate. So what you can see right here is there's a certificate and you can sign it. We had one for each of the sprints, but this is the ultimate one. This is the one that says, I have completed, I am a boss. This is for the Boss Social Selling System. You've done it all. So print it, share it on social media, share it in our group, but let your clients see it, let your coworkers see it. You should be really proud of what you've accomplished. Wow. So are we done? Well, in some ways we are done. Okay, you've gone through all the training. Now there might be some lessons you need to go back to and focus on. There's some bonus items down below, but the main thing is you've got all the tools you need now to be successful. Come back, rewatch what you need to rewatch as you sharpen your saw and you move things forward. Also, we're not going anywhere. So you can come into the Facebook group or the LinkedIn group as you move through this, bring up your questions. You've made some great relationships for those of you who've been active in the group and in the Zoom calls. You've been able to get a lot of stuff done. You're going to have new questions as you get more competent at these things. Don't forget, we are here to help you. I'm so excited for you and what you're going to be able to do with this stuff. So, what can I say? This training is now complete. Good job.